Welcome, Pile 1. This is the Cosmic Awakening, and this is where you are currently on your spiritual journey. So, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. I have extra content on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information for all of that is in the description box. If you want to watch this video later, save the video. And if you feel someone could benefit from this information, share the video. Okay, so let's start with your first oracle cards. And you guys got Chariot. Bonding, acceptance, and service. Okay, so where are you on your spiritual journey currently? You are at a point in your life where you are accepting the fact that in order to live the best experience you can in your life, there is no other way but to be of service. And when I see of service, I'm seeing of service to your soul's calling, which is aligned with divine guidance and with your, it's like you're this unique puzzle piece, and in the grand scheme of things, it's that missing puzzle piece. So it's your own unique contribution, and it has to do with being very unique and very genuine, very authentic, being yourself. So this is about being yourself and accepting those parts of yourself that you would rather overlook or that you may be in denial of. And I'm seeing bonding, so I'm seeing team bonding. There's something about team bonding or team building, something about team building. It's being part of a team. You could have your North Node in the 7th house or the 6th house, something like that, the 8th house. I don't see North Nodes in the 1st or 2nd house here. Could be in the 3rd, 4th maybe, 11th house maybe, or Aquarius or Libra, Cancer, something along those lines where it's not so much about you as an individual, but it's about you allowing yourself to be the individual you are. Be your authentic self, because what you are, who you are, is needed in the grand scheme of things. And the best contribution you can put forward is being yourself, because you are an important piece of the puzzle. And you can't be like all other pieces, otherwise you couldn't fit together, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to read here is, so it's accepting that. There's something about accepting that, and accepting that you have to be of service. So there's something only you have to offer in the way you do it, that no one else can do it the same exact way you do it. But for that, you have to allow yourself to be fully authentic. No fear of judgment, no fear in general. No fear of punishment or ridicule. You have to remove the fear of what other people will say or will think, because in the end they will appreciate you. Even if someone says something in the beginning, your contribution will be undeniably valuable, to the point where anyone even who judges you will have to backtrack, if that makes sense. So it says there are presents in the present. So there's something about staying in the present moment, not going back to the past, not worrying about the future. Is staying in the present moment. Chariot shows you the gifts of living in the moment, enhancing gratitude and appreciation for the day today. So there's something you do in your daily life that is a contribution to the greater good and to your future and to the future in general. So there's something here about routines, working on routines here. And it's interesting because as soon as I started reading this, I kept picking up Virgo, 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 and we have Virgo here at the bottom. Chiron in Virgo. So there's something here about you healing something. Maybe you have always been of service to others, but you didn't really see the value in that. You felt that you weren't valued in that way, but you will be. They're saying you will be. Keep going, keep doing it. If you're not doing it, if you're afraid that if you are of service to others, you lose yourself and your individuality, it's actually quite the contrary. The more you help others, the more you are of service, the more you bring others something that they need and they don't have. And this could even be a business, okay? The more you do this, the more you stand out individually, the more you are appreciated, the more people are grateful for you, the more you inspire people. So if you're wondering, and if you're worried that you may fade out in the crowd, or that people will never recognize you, or that your ability to be a part of a good team player is not special enough, well then drop all those concepts about yourself. There's something about your self-concept that you need to work on. You need to appreciate and be more grateful for your role in society. It's a lot more important, appreciated, and valued than you may think. And I do feel a sense of you being recognized, maybe applauded or awarded, or even I'm seeing some form of public recognition here for your efforts, for who you are, for what you bring to the table, basically. So let's keep going. And there's something about how you have this innate ability to even to maybe organize or help other people organize their lives, or be a living example of what that is. But it's almost coming from a place of you do it because you feel, or you feel you have to do it because you feel otherwise there's nothing else special about you. But there's something about you that is very special, in the sense that you either awaken people to them having healthy routines, or there's something that you can teach people about healthy routines, or something like this. And I'm also seeing something else on your spiritual journey. Right now, it would be very helpful if you could establish a time for everything, a routine for everything. Like, you know that you wake up at a certain time every day. You go to bed at a certain time every day. You switch off your screens at a certain time. Other times you have the certain time to have breakfast, or you don't have breakfast and you fast every morning, or you exercise at the same time, or you eat a certain kind of healthy food. Even if you can break these habits, like you can have a cheat day, or in one day where you do everything and then you go back to that routine. But there's something about also minimalism and decluttering your space, your mind, your soul, your body. Okay, how do you declutter your body? By drinking a lot of water, by exercising, by eating healthy. How do you declutter your mind? By sleeping enough hours. How do you take care of pulling down your stress levels, hence your health? You also make sure your body gets the amount of sun, water, sleep, this balance, basically. So it's finding a balance. So you're at this point on your spiritual journey where you're finding a balance between the physical, the spiritual, the emotional, the mental, all of those areas of your life, all those realms. This is true acceptance, letting go of expectations for what your life should be and embracing what it is right now. So where are you on your spiritual journey right now? You are it's acceptance. That is the main word here, acceptance. And you're letting go of expectations, so that in itself will lower your stress levels, your anxiety, and your fear, because you're not expecting anything. Whatever comes is a plus, is a bonus. And if any hurdles come your way, you will tackle them with a different kind of ease than if you're worrying and setting expectations. If you set high expectations, what's going to happen if they don't pan out? Then you'll be disappointed. Then it'll throw you in a low vibration. If you have too low of expectations, then you won't work hard enough. So it's this perfect balance here. So you're at a place where you're accepting your life as is, and you're understanding that's the place to start when you want to manifest more. Okay? Because this acceptance comes with gratitude for what you already have, appreciation for what you already have. And when that happens, you're already manifesting more of what you already have. And that takes me back to manifesting in the present moment. Like, even if you don't have these things, you say them in the present moment as if you have them, and you start feeling like you have them. And when the universe recognizes, okay, you already recognizing that you have these things, we're going to give you more of that. Okay? So it says, by just being, Tarot brings deep healing to your physical and emotional cells. So this is going to bring in physical and emotional healing down to your very cells. So I'm seeing cellular healing as a result of you really letting go of expectations and accepting life as is. Rather than worrying about the future, being too hung up on the past, it's bringing you this balanced energy, which is in turn healing you on a very cellular quantum level. And so your spiritual journey right now, where you are right now in this phase of acceptance and letting go of things that only cause you stress, is going to directly benefit your health on a very, very deep and detailed level. It's so your spiritual journey right now where you are is benefiting your physical health, to be very, very direct and simple. By reconfiguring your old programming into a new way of processing your daily life. After all, it is about perspective. So your perspective changed, and because of that, your health is going to benefit. And maybe the way you used to do life has changed. You reprogrammed your mind, you reprogrammed your life, and that is where you are right now, and your health is going to benefit from it. Tarot helps you face your fears, see reality over projections, and live your truth. Yeah, it's about being truthful. Going back to, we didn't have that in the main words, but I did see being authentic, being yourself. Living in your truth is going to allow you to, first of all, you're taking the pressure off yourself when it comes to other people's judgments. So that's something you're letting go of. Okay? Because you also have a new appreciation of yourself. You started to appreciate yourself more, and so you're not so worried about what other people say. And so you're living in your truth, and that's going to bring you a certain ease, and it's taking off pressure. It's like you're feeling unburdened. You're feeling lighter. So I'm seeing Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius as signs here. You could have those in your chart. Could have Chiron in Virgo, Scorpio, or Sagittarius more specifically, but doesn't have to be. Okay, let's keep this one in the middle here. So where are you on your spiritual journey? We have this one now. The one. Yes, the one thing about you that makes you special. You know, you are part of a team, but you are the one in that team. The only one. And you have a special mission with that thing that is very special to who you are. And there's a newfound appreciation of yourself and your gifts and what you bring to the world and to your community and just to your environment. The number 30 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. It is also maybe the one talent that you have that sets you apart, but you're also becoming one with all that is with the universe. There's something about one love as well. There's a lot of an energy of being of service, and that bringing you very personal things to be grateful for on a personal level. And again, it's about acceptance, it's about service, and it's about serving from a place of a heart space, from your heart space. Luminescence. Yeah, something has been illuminated and you're now glowing as well. The number 35 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. So your spiritual journey where you are right now with the number 8 there is you're feeling very stable within yourself. And your heart space, your heart chakra, is in the higher heart chakra. It is creating this beautiful vibration and resonance from the inside out, and you're attracting in more love your way. For some of you, this could have something to do with attracting the one when it comes to your romantic life. But there's a lot of self-love in this energy here. Where are you on your spiritual journey? You are pouring the love into yourself. And you're seeing your acts of service as an act of self-love as well. There is a light that's radiating from your heart, and it's creating a ripple effect of love around you, like the butterfly effect, that this ripple effect will end up it will end up influencing people on the other side of the world, is what I'm seeing. These acts of kindness, of love that you have toward the people in your immediacy is changing these people around you, and those people will in turn change others around them. So if you smile at someone, if you give them a compliment about something you truly think they have going for them, you're making people's day. You're making people's day every single day. So if you want to include an act of generosity just by words that you speak or a smile that you give someone, they're going to in turn do the same to people around them. And once you know that, in a matter of days, weeks, months, you're going to be affecting people on the other side of the world, people you don't even know. Your heart is opening, you're becoming more vulnerable, and you're attending to your heart's desires, to your own needs. And that in itself will be an act of self-love that will be inspiring others to love themselves as well. Initiation by water. So this has everything to do with emotions and love, again, and healing. Emotions, love, and healing. The number 23 could be relevant to you. 2 plus 3 is a 5, could also be relevant to you, and 5 is change. So you are undergoing a huge transformation when it comes to self-acceptance, self-love, and this in turn is going to enable you to give others more love, to radiate love, to raise your vibration, raise the vibration of those around you and the energy around you. So you're raising the vibration of the planets. So you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart as well. And I'm going to read from the book this one because I don't use this deck often enough, so I'm just going to read it. Your spiritual path. So this has everything to do with your spiritual journey. So right now, your spiritual path involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual world. So you are here to give love, to exude love, to communicate love, and to teach about love, and to give love. Your initiation by water will further open you. So you're going through an initiation in a new phase of your spiritual journey right now, to do with your spiritual path and your spiritual mission in this lifetime. This initiation by water will further open your receiving channels. So your channels for receiving information from the higher realms are opening. See? Crown chakra energy right to the heart chakra space there. See? And pouring that love out from your palm chakras. Love and healing of emotions. So whatever you're channeling here is allowing you to be a very powerful healer. So you are being initiated as a healer. That's the next phase for you. Dislodge lower vibration material. So you're here to transmute lower vibration into higher vibration. Fear into love. So your spiritual journey where you are now, you're transmuting fear into love. Dislodge lower vibration material and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. So you're stepping into your light body. You are being open to a world of which you may have only dreamed, such as is its beauty, grace, and love. So see the dark to the light in the progression here. That's where you're going. Okay, beautiful. And now we have the wolf. So you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart as well. I'm hearing lone wolf, so the path, The Road Less Traveled, the book that I actually recommend in the comment section below. The Road Less Traveled. So something you're doing is very unique to you. Not a lot of people around you or that you know are doing it. Not a lot of people can help you because you're meant to lead the pack. And it says guardian of family and tribe. So you are the guardian of your family, of a certain tribe, of a certain community here. So you're meant to lead a community. And we have activism. So you're an activist, whether you do this on social media openly or whether you do this in a closer knit group. It doesn't matter. It's activism of transmuting energy, raising the vibration around you, creating a ripple effect of love and healing so that it gets to the other side of the world. It actually goes around the world and comes back to you. And I'm seeing 1 month. Whatever you do in 1 month, you let's say you say something nice to someone, you give someone a smile, you give someone some uplifting advice. That same advice will come back to you 360 a month later. It's going to take a whole month to go all over the world. 1 month, that's all it's going to take. And if you can do this in 1 month, imagine if you do this to 10 people every day. Everyone you see every day. Starting with 1 person today, 2 people tomorrow, 3. Imagine the healing, and it's all going to come back to you. It always comes back to you from other people and from the same people too. That is your form of activism. So you are a spiritual activist, and you are advocating for the energy of love and higher vibration, which in turn is going to bring you cellular quantum healing, but also those around you and inevitably of the planet. So you're here to raise the vibration of the planet, and you're becoming very aware of that right now. I also have the word ritual. So this has to do with daily rituals that you do, something you do daily, okay? And it says the wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. So you're here to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. It's almost like you're that force behind the scenes, but it's like you're the most important piece of the puzzle because you get everyone going. You make everyone else the better version of themselves. And so you do really have the most important mission because you get everyone else going. It's like their life depends on you, but very energetically speaking. It's not in a materialistic way where you give them money or you give them too much of yourself or they drain you. No, that's not it. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship. So you are getting ready to become a mentor. There's something about you being a humanitarian. Maybe you have a strong 11th house or Aquarius in your chart. Teaching, religious or political studies, but I'm seeing also spiritual teacher. So you're becoming prepared to be a spiritual teacher, or this is something that you already are. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. So yeah, there's something about you understanding that each person will also have their role. So you have to allow them to have, be unique and allow them to be genuine and have their own traits and not judge. So there's something about you also learning to not judge others, and in doing so, you're not judging yourself. This could be in your family, a group of friends, wherever you're starting is a good place to start here. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. So you have been practicing tolerance, or this is something that you're being advised to practice right now. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Try to read their reality before you judge. And you will see that the same energy will come back to you. Contemplate the following. Embrace all, exclude none. Look at what their strengths are and make sure you focus on people's strengths, including your own, rather than their faults. Because all of us have faults, but if we want to uplift the energy, we need to all focus on the strengths, because that's what's going to push everyone forward. So there's this very democratic energy about you right now, and you're being asked to focus on being democratic, because everyone has something special to bring to the table, and we could all judge each other if we chose to focus on the negative energies within each other. So there's a need here for you to practice letting go of things you cannot control, of things you expect from others. It's lowering your expectations, because not everyone is going to act the way you think they should act or the way you would act. Because everyone is different. Everyone has a different mission. Everyone has a different piece. Everyone is a different piece of the puzzle. So there's a work here that you are being invited to do over being judgmental, or and in turn, in working on your own judgment, you are creating this energy of also, your energy is also teaching others how to let go of judgment of you. Very beautiful energy. Yeah, there's a portal opening now. And so portal, the last portal we had was the 8-8 portal. This is a timeless reading, but whatever portal I last uploaded, go and watch that portal. I will leave the suggestion at the end here at the top. There's these gray boxes here. I'll leave the suggestion there at the top where you can click on the link and watch the 8-8 portal reading, Lionsgate. So I do feel there's a message there for you. But right now, you're going through this portal, and I feel it's the 8-8 portal or the 9-9 portal or whenever you're watching this. But you have to decide to walk through this portal. You have to decide to let go, to release, to be authentic, because that's where your rewards will come from. You're being initiated through this portal. So go watch that 8-8 portal or 9-9 portal or the last portal I uploaded, because there's the message for you that will bring you more information. We have write, so maybe you've been journaling, maybe you have a gratitude journal, or maybe you're being advised to start a gratitude journal, because this will help you transmute the energy from negative to positive, from fear to love, from ego to joy. Okay. So you are being encouraged to write something, or maybe write a book. We have the full moon here, so the next full moon could be significant, or the last full moon was significant. So there could be a message in the last full moon video that I uploaded. You could be connected to Thoth, the ancient Egypt deity, who was a teacher, also connected to the number 7 in numerology, which is the introvert. It is about studying and teaching. So again, you could be at a point in your life where you are being prepared to become a spiritual teacher, or that is what you are. You could have a connection to ancient Egypt. Where you are right now on your spiritual journey, writing is going to be very beneficial to you. And we're going to find out why that is. And we have healing chaos. It's going to help you heal the chaos and make sense out of things. So if things are confusing and you don't understand certain things, if you write things down, you're going to be able to make sense of everything. And that in itself will be very transformative and very healing. And writing is going to help you organize ideas and make decisions. And also we have the 3rd chakra, so solar plexus chakra. This came up a lot in the last reading I uploaded, which was your gift from the universe. So if you want to go watch that as well. It like self-confidence and self-worth came out in all 3 piles. So there could be a message in one of the piles for you in that video. The number 37, the number 10, and the number 1 could be relevant to you. You're being initiated into a new phase through this portal where it's based on you having healed your self-confidence and self-worth levels and accepting your authenticity and who you truly are. And in turn, this is going to have others accept you for who you are as well. It's your strength. So you're becoming very strong at your core, like nothing can bring you down or break you down. Nothing anyone says, no one's energy. You're going to be able to protect yourself from people's energy very easily. We have the 6 of Cups. So there could be a reconciliation here with your inner child and allowing your inner child to heal and come out and play and create. 8 of Cups. You're walking away from any situations that no longer serve your higher purpose or serve a higher purpose, because you are on the path to a more meaningful life right now. A more meaningful existence. That's where you are on your spiritual journey, a more meaningful existence. And we have the Devil. So you're also making peace with your own toxic traits, okay? And seeing some of them as even necessary so that you can protect yourself and even be able to move in this 3D lower vibration in a way that defends you. And that is the perfect balance with Temperance here. You are at a phase in your life right now in your spiritual journey where you are alchemizing negative, transmuting negative to positive, learning patience, and learning about divine timing. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope that was that brought you the clarity that you seek. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, Pile 2. This is where you are on your spiritual journey. This is the Cosmic Awakening. Welcome, everyone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. Let's get into this. So, guys, where are you on your spiritual journey? And you guys chose the black tourmaline. So, right now, you are detoxing. And through this detox, you are being protected. You are highly protected in your spiritual journey. In your grounding right now, you're detoxing and grounding. So there's something where maybe your head was very much up in the ethers, your soul was very much up there, and there was a lack of grounding. So maybe your body was suffering from this. Maybe you were very careless about what you were eating. You were not sleeping enough. Your energy was maybe just all over the place, your physical energy. And maybe you had some stress-related health concerns, or maybe you lost a lot of weight, or maybe gained a lot of weight. And so now you're bringing all of that into balance by detoxing your body. So there's something here about you coming back to earth and being able to bridge the gap between heaven and earth, right? It's no longer about, maybe you had an ascension or an awakening, and it's like you completely forgot about this earthly plane, and you're coming back to this earthly plane now, and you're integrating both or all the dimensions, including this 3D dimension, with the other ones, so that you can have more of a harmonious existence in this 3D material plane on Earth here. So where are you on your spiritual journey? You are very protected. You're detoxing and grounding. So you're working on now your physical reality, your health, your money, your stability, your home, things like that, your clothes, your looks, all of that. Your, you know what I mean, right? It says an energetic bodyguard, black tourmaline, acts as a psychic shield. So you are psychically shielding yourself from psychic attacks. You are protecting yourself from destruction, negativity, and psychic attacks. It is excellent at establishing boundaries and deflects unwanted mental energy. So where are you on your spiritual journey? You're understanding where your thoughts, your mental activity was self-sabotaging you from having the best experience in the material plane. So you're learning to dispel and deflect unwanted mental energies and thoughts that are just creating resistance to your abundance and flow. And of course, these mental thoughts could be influenced by external psychic attacks, absolutely, but you're also on your spiritual journey learning how to protect yourself by creating boundaries and walls to protect yourself from that energy. All you have to do is every morning, every night, or even in the middle of the day if you want to, just visualize and ask that a wall of protection or a bubble of protection be placed around you, where only good things can leave and only good things can come in, and no unwanted thoughts will be created in your mind or will be allowed in from other external sources. So that's how you protect yourself. You just ask for protection, okay? It's very simple. And you visualize, you ask, and then just like as you would with any order in a restaurant that you know where you're going to get what you order, it's the same thing. It's manifesting that protection. That it is also used for grounding. Yeah, stabilizing your foundation on earth. So right now you're working on your foundation, your material foundation here, and making sure both feet are on the ground. So you are working on self-sufficiency, financial independence, so you don't so you're fighting some codependence here as well. You're learning about a healing codependency and becoming a stable force within yourself, where you can not only help others and be there for others, as well as as having people you can count on. So you also being an equal source of stability to others, just in case something else fails from your external support. You're also being a support system to yourself and others. But of course, that doesn't mean that our own support system that we create for ourselves and others won't fail. It's just that we are one more part of the building blocks of the strength, the columns that hold the house up together. With a natural electric spark, black tourmaline absorbs fears and transmute those emotions into positive energy. So right now you are transmuting your fears into positive energy. You are transmuting your fears into a stable foundation. You're using your fight or flight and your fears to build rather than to destroy or keep you from moving forward. So you're learning to harness the energy of feeling the negativity around you without allowing it to filter into your thoughts and sabotage your own path. Seeing them as warning signs, seeing them as pointers, seeing those fears as showing you rather where you need to become stronger, rather than thinking, I'm never going to be able to be stronger. It's really using that energy in a way that is more effective. Use this stone to balance your root chakra and detox any anxieties. So what are you detoxing right now on your spiritual journey? You're detoxing anxieties. And you're balancing your root chakra, meaning when your root chakra, which is the base chakra, okay, color black, we have black, we have brown, and we have red, right? We have root and base chakra a little bit different, but very, very similar or the same. But there are certain differences to me when I think of these energies. One thing is the root, the other thing is the base. But anyway, that is maybe a little bit too detailed. It doesn't really matter. The idea here is that an unbalanced root chakra will have you in your fears, in the ego, the devil in the mind, the worries, the anxiety, the guilt, the shame, the what ifs, it doesn't go wrong, right? Like Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, right? But a balanced root chakra is, okay, yes, this is all true. I can have fear, but do it anyway. I can have my anxieties, but I can work on them. How? By building a stable foundation every single day. There is a way to balance out your root chakra. And that is to, okay, if you're fearful that you're never going to lose weight, what do? You substitute that thought with, okay, what am I going to do to change this fear? I am going to take action every single day for my body to become stronger, more efficient, healthier. And what am I going to have to do? Okay, this, and that. I'm going to have to exercise. I'm going to have to eat healthy. I'm going to have to sleep. I am going to have to meditate, blah, 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 there and therefore. And there you're transmuting the fear into positive action that will then in turn create a solid, stable foundation. That is a healthy root chakra. And so this is what you're doing. You're transmuting this energy. And once you start taking action and start taking practical steps, you have no space for anxieties because you're so busy doing this and you're so busy changing your foundation for the better and strengthening that foundation that the room for fear becomes less and less. Each day you take practical actions toward creating a stable, solid foundation in the 3D, you're moving away from the fear because you're closer to having to fear less because you're closer to abundance and further away from lack, right? Wow. So you could have your sun in Capricorn or some placement in Capricorn, or it doesn't have to be, okay? You could just have some powerful transit going on in Capricorn right now, or transiting Capricorn or whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. For some of you, you are becoming business owners and structuring a new business or something like that. And we have the vessel. So we have the number 69 here. It could be relevant to you, as well as the number 6. So the vessel. So you're at the beginning stages of creating something. And again, the vessel, I'm seeing this is the base chakra again, which in turn is going to really end up favoring your creativity. And okay, so working on the base chakra, which I see as the vessel here, and I see all these colors. I'm seeing red, orange, and yellow. So by working on this stability, on these practical daily steps to move away from fear, you're moving forward up your energetic fields, your energetic centers, your energy centers, and you're healing those as well. So first energy center you're healing is your base chakra, and once that is done, you're moving to your sacral chakra. And so everything surrounding obstacles and challenges pertaining to your libido, your sexuality, your creativity, any creative blocks you're experiencing, any blocks to your libido or your sexual expression or living a full, healthy sexual experience, that will all be healed as well. And then you move up to your solar plexus chakra and you will be healing your self-confidence and so on and so forth. But it starts at the root chakra here. So, and again, the vessel is your vessel. It's your body. It's your 3D reality. It's your material reality that now on your spiritual journey, again, it pulls you back to grounding, working on your physical reality right now. That's where you are on your spiritual journey, because maybe in some way you navigated so far away from your body that you almost neglected it, but you realize that you still have things to accomplish in this mission in this lifetime, that if you don't take care of your body, you won't be able to fulfill that mission. And so you're working on your body right now. That's where you are on your spiritual journey. You're understanding the need to keep your body healthy right now, to carry out a certain mission. Okay? So you're definitely working on your stability, your physical stability, your health, your money, your home life. Okay? Okay. And the vessel, I'm also seeing water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo as well. So this in turn will also improve your emotional life is what I'm seeing here. Ether, yeah. Because you've got this part down. You're very ethereal. It's like you are very connected to the higher realms. And you're very claircognizant, okay? But there was some kind of imbalance in your physical reality that you're now bringing back to balance, is what I'm seeing here. You're bringing back that imbalance, and you're creating a balance between the physical and the spiritual realms, is what I'm seeing here. You're bridging this. So, and in turn, what will happen is you are now preparing the ground so that you can ground your manifestations. You can ground your downloads, whatever you're getting from the higher realms. You're meant to ground it in this 3D reality. And for that, you need to take care of your physical surroundings as well as your body here. Because your psychic gifts are actually limitless. The information you get is limitless. But it's all sitting in this void right now. It's in this vacuum where it's having no place to go when it's meant to be grounded. But you need to take these practical steps with your external existence, with your physical existence, so that whatever's in this bubble here that is reserved for you to bring down has a place to be received and a solid foundation where it can grow materially, if that makes sense. The number 11 could be relevant to you. Trust in the plan. So right now, you are learning about trusting in the plan and how it unfolds. Trusting that there are certain steps you need to take in the physical, that you're learning that you can't just keep it in that bubble. It needs to go somewhere. There's a reason why you are being given this information. There's a reason why you have this ability to tap into the higher realms. It's because you're meant to ground this so that you can help elevate the energy around you in this physical plane, so that you can help the planet to ascend into a new dimension collectively. So it's about new earth. It's about creating new earth. And so you're coming to trust this plan right now. Maybe you weren't very certain of what your role was, or you didn't trust that there was a plan. There's something going on here. But right now you're trusting, you're having faith. The number 13 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. 1 plus 3 is the 4. 4 is about taking practical steps. It's the boring details. You need to take care of those right now. The routines, the paperwork, the practical side of your life needs to be tackled right now, because it will benefit the bigger plan. The bigger plan of grounding. Otherwise, it will stay in that bubble. And they won't create the change that it needs to create here. So it says, in preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. While the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to dissemble and the new can be formed. So you may be experiencing some disorder, some chaos between, you being in this ethereal energy and having now to come back to these very low vibrational energies and work with them. And it feels and it seems chaotic, and you feel sometimes like you want nothing to do with it, but you're also very protected, and you're learning to protect yourself, and you're being advised, you're being nudged to protect yourself and trust this plan, because this has something to do with your life purpose as well. If you don't know what your life purpose is, I do life purpose reports. If you want to know about that service, you can find my email in the description box. But for anyone who knows about life purpose, it has everything to do with moving out of your comfort zone. It has everything to do with moving out of your comfort zone. And that can seem chaotic. It can seem very erratic energy. But once you do live in your life purpose, once you allow yourself to move out of your comfort zone, that's where the magic in your life will start to unfold. So, and it says, but you have to let something dissemble in your life and organize the next phase in a very different, more structured way, is what this means. Because I see this very chaotic energy around you where you're very connected to the higher realms, but your physical life could be a little bit of a mess. And so that's what you need to attend to now in your spiritual journey, so that you can keep carrying out your mission, your spiritual mission here on earth in a way that is effective, and that will get earth and others to raise to that vibration where you already are. You kind of need to learn about this earthly, so that you can help others who are on this lower vibrational plane to ascend. Okay, this is making sense now. So although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. Don't resist this process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. Maybe you think it's a problem, but it's not. Maybe you don't want to do these things, you don't want to ground yourself, and it's not that bad. It's not going to be as hard as you think it is. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter of your life. Have faith, all is well. So I feel in the next chapter you're even going to benefit more from physical comfort and stability. And there's something about the next chapter in your life that will be a lot more beneficial when it comes to money and finances and comforts in life. So just give me a second, please. So yeah, I was getting distracted by my cat, and she doesn't always do this, but she showed up now. Maybe because and she was next to my feet, and so again, it bothers you to have to deal with the nitty-gritty, to have to deal with stuff that you feel is so unnecessary, but it'll actually benefit whatever it is you're doing on your higher purpose here. So we have sea serpent. This is a very high highly energetic, highly spiritual card from this entire deck here, because it has this symbol on top, and all of them that have this symbol on top, I feel is significant of someone, in this case you, who has a higher spiritual mission here on earth. And so, because I feel this could be even your first incarnation here on earth, you may be a starseed, or you have been feeling drawn to learn about star seeds. If you have, go ahead and check out my starseed pick-a-cards here on the channel. I'll leave the, at the end of the video, I'll leave a little brown card where you can click on a suggestion video, which is one of the videos. So right now you're healing a lot of emotional wounds. Maybe you experienced a lot of emotional wounds and it had you disconnect from the reality around you in some way, and had you more up in the ethers, where it felt, of course, where there's divine love is a lot easier to access. And so by healing these emotional wounds, you're also going to be able to express yourself, speak up for yourself, and express your desires. But you first need to ground your energy and protect your energy and feel protected as you do so. I'm going to read this one from the book because this is a recent deck that I have, and I feel the messages here are very important. So it says, the sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desires. So there's something about something that you create, maybe it's art, that's going to help you express your emotions and ground yourself. But there's a channeling of your creative energy, as we saw here with these colors here. So you're healing your sacral chakra here. So if you were feeling creative block, you're going to experience creative flow, okay? Your libido may also go up, like you may all of a sudden feel more of a sexual freedom or sexual urges. Sea serpent helps us move. Oh, you could be having a Kundalini awakening right now. So you could have these weird symptoms of body shaking or feeling a release and more need to express yourself sexually, or to have a sexual exchange. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. So your energy is now being directed into a healthy current when it comes to your physical, your body. Yes, so maybe you felt very disconnected from sex, and now you're awakening that part, and it has something to do with you grounding your energy, or having to ground your energy, so it doesn't become so chaotic on the physical, on the 3D. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. So you're going to express yourself a lot more creatively and sexually without the fear and the shame, because you are transmuting energy of fear here as well. We know what we desire most. So you're going to become very aware of what you want to create, of who you are and what you want. Your desires are going to become very clear to you. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. So you're going to realize, you're going to find your soul family. You're going to get rid of relationships that no longer serve your highest good or aren't there for your highest good and stuff like that. And the relationships you're going to encounter now are going to bring you more joy. You're going to feel a stark difference between relationships of the past and new relationships that really spark your joy, and the ones that drag you down. And that's going to be a guiding compass for you to where you need to move here. And it's an act of self-love. And your sexual energy may be directed in a certain way. So you're going to experience more meaningful relationships, and these will last as well. You're loosening the grip of self-judgment and letting the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal your wounds. So you're healing your wounds right now as well. And I see your wounds related to scarcity, lack mentality, lack in general, abandonment issues, or where you felt like you weren't nourished or nurtured in your life. You're healing those wounds. Yes, something happened in your childhood or in your past where you felt your needs weren't being met, or you were mistreated, and it had you disconnect completely from this earth and maybe from people around you, and set your mind into the higher realms, and with a complete disregard for everything else around you. And even like your daily Even if you do take care of your daily practical life, it's a chore for you and it's something that it's a drag for you. You do it out of obligation, but you're not connected to it in a way that is healthy, in a way that you see that as how you can use it to progress in life. Okay, when the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy water. So maybe you've been taking care of this practical stuff in life, but not in a way that helps you progress the mission of what it is that you have to ground here on earth. It's important to remember. So the current of expression stagnates in some areas of your life, and in other places it floods. So there's an imbalance in the energy where there could be some up and down in your mood swings. I don't know if you're dealing with a sense of bipolarism maybe at times, and your mood swings are quite violent it goes up and down, like you feel very strongly towards something, or you feel nothing at all, or you feel very sad or very happy all of a sudden. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. So maybe some of you even have mother wounds that you're healing at this point that had you completely disconnect from the physical experience of love here, and it closed you off in some way. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. But now you're either going to meet someone who is going to be supportive in you expressing yourself, your true self, or some experience in your life here that is opening. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're not alone. You're definitely finding your soul tribe or someone who is very nurturing, very mother-like energy, who is going to support your energy into feeling like you can trust again. You felt isolated, and now you're going to want physical connection and connection to a community, or maybe someone who brings you down to a community, or brings you in and helps you feel protected within a community. Maybe just feel protected here on this earthly plane when it comes to loving and exchanging energy with others without being hurt. And we have fertility, so this could even open up. Yeah, you're going to become more fertile when it comes to creativity, plans, projects, and maybe even children. So maybe you're starting a community that starts with a child or a project here. Maybe you are becoming a mother, nurturing that little egg, that little egg there. Enlightenment. So you're becoming very enlightened. You're going through a phase of enlightenment when it comes to how you need to treat your body. Maybe so that you can accommodate a child, or so that you can push forward a project and have the health to do so. You're becoming very enlightened about who your soul tribe is and who is not. You're becoming very enlightened about what people's true intentions are in life, and who it is that you want to associate with and who it is that you don't. You're also becoming very enlightened as to where you are attached in unhealthy ways, and to whom, and where there is codependency or a substance abuse or addictions. Okay, also attachment to a certain role that you feel that you need to live in society, and taking off the mask of what you feel is expected of you, and substituting that for rather, your true self, and that becomes your most productive self as well. We have the moon. You're becoming very aware of your emotional triggers, of your subconscious triggers. You're becoming aware of what caused the pain in your life and what you buried underneath the surface. It's coming back for healing. You're becoming very aware of, what has been playing in your subconscious that has been sabotaging your best experience in life, that has been have you made choices based on attachments and ego and fear rather than love. You have the Five of Pentacles here. So you're becoming very aware and enlightened of why you have been sad, left out in the cold, and experienced loss in your life. And also the Seven of Wands, becoming very aware of why you are so defensive, and why life seems like a constant battle where you're always losing. And the High Priestess, you're learning to tap into your intuition and trust your intuition, and no longer be in denial of what your intuition is, learning that your intuition is your feelings. Basically, before you weigh in with your ego mind, the devil in the mind, that then sets you into fear mode, fight or flight mode, right? And so you're becoming more comfortable with your intuition, following your intuition. And this is a very secret, almost something you're doing. You're moving in silence. Not a lot of people are aware of this. This is very internal. What is going on with you right now is a very internal process that not a lot of people around you are aware of, but you're getting prepared for the next phase in your life. You're getting organized for the next phase of your life. Right now, you're being very enlightened about what it is that has been sabotaging your progress and your abundance here, what has been keeping you in sadness and lower vibration, and you're transmuting all this energy, protecting yourself, preparing your body for the future, and preparing yourself for a mission that you're carrying out, or a child that you're bringing into the world, or a project that is going to raise the vibration of the planet. Okay, so pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. For extra content, we have Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. And also, if you want to watch this video again, save it. If you feel someone could benefit from this message, share the video. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose this kyanite, this is your reading. So this is a timeless reading. It's meant for you whenever you find it. This is about where you are on your spiritual journey. Hi, this is the Cosmic Awakening. Welcome, everyone. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Extra content I have on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. For that, you can find the information in the description box. If you want to watch this video later, save it. If you feel someone would benefit from this information, share the video. So let's get into this. So you guys chose kyanite. Where are you on your spiritual journey? Pile number 3. Truth, communication, and clarity. I see clearing the paths of communication, clearing communication between you and others, speaking truthfully and clearly, speaking up, speaking your truth, clearing up the communication lines, truth coming your way, seeing the truth, getting downloads of the truth, channeling information from the higher realms, living in your truth, being authentic, clarity. You're gaining clarity about what the truth is. You're seeing behind the veil. You're seeing through the illusions. You're seeing through the lies. Okay. You're a channel. You are receiving important downloads from the higher realms, and you're meant to communicate them. You have part of your life's mission, life purpose is to communicate, and you're becoming aware of that. You could have a North Node in the 3rd house or Gemini, 11th house or Aquarius, 7th house Libra, also could be Virgo or the 6th house. Yeah. Okay, we have speak your truth. So where are you on your spiritual journey? You're not holding back any longer. You're just no filter saying what's on your mind. You're just removing any masks or any worry over judgment, no longer playing the role to fit other people's agenda, no longer people pleasing. You're speaking the truth. Kyanite cuts through confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to your most authentic self. So right now, where are you on your spiritual journey? You are cutting through the confusion, cutting through your fears, cutting through the negativity, and connecting to your most authentic self, doing it with fear, but doing it anyway, soothing the soul. And this is going to be very soothing to the soul, because this is connecting you, reconnecting you to your soul, away from the lies created by the limitation that it is to live in the body, because it disconnects you from the soul to a certain degree. So you're reconnecting back to your soul. Kyanite sharpens your leadership skills and enhances communication skills. So your communication skills are enhancing and preparing you for a leadership role. giving you the boost you need when addressing groups. So yeah, you could have an important 11th house or Aquarius life mission, or something to do with speaking to the masses or communicating to a large group of people, maybe all over the world, maybe online, internet. I'm seeing social media platforms, including YouTube. Kyanite opens pathways to act as a bridge from person to person, or even between dimensions. So you're here to speak some truth, and you are being very guided by Archangel Michael, and you're here to bridge the gap, bring heaven to earth, bring the information from the higher realms to the lower realms, delivering telepathic messages that you receive through your crown chakra. Yes, because you are claircognizant. You just have a knowing. You are highly intuitive. You just know things, and you just know you need to communicate them because you just know people need that information. Kyanite is especially great for opening your throat chakra. So there's healing of the throat chakra, bringing clarity and focus when you need it. So right now on your spiritual journey, you are being prepared to communicate something. So clarity and focus is being worked on behind the scenes. You could have Aries, Taurus, or Libra in your chart, more specifically Jupiter in Aries, Taurus, Libra, or Neptune in Aries, Taurus, or Libra, but doesn't have to be exclusive to these signs. Okay, we're going to get more signs and more information. I'm seeing Gemini and Virgo as well as, yeah. We have the healer. So whatever it is you have to communicate or you will communicate will be very, very healing. And we have the number 25 here, could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. You are highly spiritual. You are on a very spiritual path right now. And this is not only very healing to you, as it will be very healing to others around you. So I would dare to say you are prepared. You are being prepared to become a healer, if you aren't already a healer. You are a light worker, by the way, in case you didn't know. If you are, go check out my light worker pick a cards here on the channel. You are very gifted and you're rediscovering your gifts. You are an old soul. You've been on this earth before and you know how to heal. So you are a healer, or you're being prepared to do the work of a healer through your communication. The way you heal is through communication, either written, sung, spoken, even mimicking or acting or speaking, singing, music. Whatever you communicate is very healing. Your communication in itself is very healing. It could be your voice, it could be the words you say, it could be the words you write, the words people read, the words you speak. It could just be the frequency of your voice, the energy you exude, your vibration. The vibration of your voice could be very healing. So there's something about communication that you do that is very healing. And so you're healing your throat chakra right now so that you can communicate effectively and heal through your words or your voice or whatever it is that's being spoken or sung, or yeah, that will be very transformative. We have transformation. So you're transforming into this communicator and healer, or healing communicator, if you will. The number 53 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. 8 means stability. So whatever you communicate that is healing is bringing you stability and bringing other people stability around you. Past life activation. So maybe you already had these gifts and skills in a past life and you're being activated. We have 53, 35 mirrored numbers. So you have a highly spiritual mission that you already started in a past life and it's being reactivated in this life. So you could be remembering a past life, or you could be getting glimpses in a dream, or you could be getting a past life reading where you are being told what your past life is, or you're remembering certain parts of your past life. And I'm seeing Alexandria, the Alexandria library. So that was burned down, and a lot of truths were burned down in that library as well, as that I'm seeing. And you still have that knowledge within you, and you're meant to share it. You're meant to communicate it because it will be very healing and transformative. It will help people structure their lives and bring them stability, including your own. We have also angel number 88. So there's stability here, longevity as well, and knowledge, higher knowledge to be shared through communication. That will be very transformative and healing to others as well as yourself. And you're the sword of truth. You're meant to bring people the truth and take them through a portal toward enlightenment and ascension. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. We have the Panther. So when I see the Panther, I feel reclaiming your power. I'm seeing fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries now. You could have in your chart Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, and Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. The Panther could be a spirit guide for you or an animal totem. And I'm going to read this from the book now. It says, annihilation of the unnecessary. So you're letting go of anything that is unnecessary, that does not aid you in your ability to communicate and heal. You're purging a lot. And in purging a lot of unnecessary stuff, you're coming back to the basics of what it is that empowers you. You are becoming increasingly productive right now, and there's a sense of being brave and courage here. So your courage is coming back. You're feeling very courageous. Something about this past life activation that is reminding you of how brave you are, how powerful you are. You forgot how powerful you were when you were born into this lifetime. And you're remembering everything now. Maybe there was a point in your life where you became a little bit self-destructive. So now you're going to build back, but stronger, based on you remembering who you are. Get rid of unnecessary fear, drama, addictions, codependency, people, places, situations, circumstances that no longer empower you. Because if they're not empowering you, they're taking from you. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. So there may be a sudden realization, like an epiphany that you have out of the blue, or a dream or a thought that all of a sudden it strikes you and you're like, aha, oh my goodness, how did I not realize this before? With the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. So it's like you're making room for a more fulfilling existence. So you could be having what seems like a tower moment, kind of like Mars energy here, of a faulty foundation coming down so you can build a sturdier, stronger foundation, that is more based on your truth. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. Yeah, there's a wisdom behind bringing down the structure. There's a higher purpose. It's for your highest good. It's to set you on the path that is more aligned with the truth of your soul. It's coming back to your soul. It's retrieving those soul fragments, and it's empowering you. It's meant to empower you. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a broader place. So yeah, that yellow energy. And the Panther is facing this card, so you're being led to a brighter place in your life. A more productive place. Okay. You're not for everyone. And part of this journey that is uncomfortable is being okay with the fact that not everyone will want you, like you, or accept you the way you are. But that's because we're all from different soul tribes and we're not meant to please everyone. That's not what we're here to do. You're facing your true north, stepping into your life purpose, which is your north node, your true north. And that is uncomfortable. The very act of choosing the path of your life purpose is uncomfortable, but it's leading you to your most fulfilling existence ever. And it takes embracing your weirdness, embracing your truth, And that is uncomfortable because there's a lot of fears that can be, but you're doing it with fear and you're doing it anyway. If you don't know what your life purpose is, I do life purpose reports. Information for that is in the description box, my email, and I'll send you the information for that service. But you're coming to terms with what your life purpose is, and you are taking that leap of faith because you know intuitively that is leading you to a healthier place. You could have a life purpose as a healer, as a communicator. So you could have your North Node in your 3rd house, your 6th house, your 12th house, your 8th house, or Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. Let me see what else. It could be in other placements, but these are the strongest that I can remember. Flow of prosperity, and this is exactly what's going to bring you a flow of prosperity. You could be a Lakshmi in Vedic astrology, meaning you bring abundance to whoever is in your company. But there's also a flow of prosperity coming your way once you walk into and step into your life purpose, once you do this uncomfortable thing. Yeah, courage. I was seeing brave and courage. So you are at a very courageous point in your spiritual journey. It's like you don't care about judgment. You just want to be aligned with your soul, with your truth. And it takes courage to do that. But you can't stay where you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. You're having the courage to move forward. The number 30 could be relevant to you as well as the number 3. You're having the courage to come up against anyone who goes against what you know your truth is. You're ready to fight. You don't care if you win or lose. You're doing it. You're moving forward. Whoever comes up against you, you will just keep moving forward because you know, 9 of Cups, that is where your wish fulfillment, your true satisfaction lies. Even if that means that you're going to have less friends, hermit mode, that you spend more time alone. Virgo energy, the number 9. You're going within and finding what your truth is, because anything else is keeping you in a state of having to fight and resist yourself and even have to fight other people, because intuitively also, if you're not living in your purpose, people feel it and they will... the universe will have them come against you to make you feel uncomfortable enough so that you move. King of Swords. You're becoming very clear about what your life purpose is and what you should be doing. You could have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in your chart. And so you're moving toward what brings you joy, what resonates with your soul, what empowers you, and you're moving away from anything that deters you from complete fulfillment in your life. So, and this will be a very healing experience, and there is a past life memory here that has activated either through a dream or a connection or a thought or a vision that is now fueling the courage for you to speak your truth and to live more authentically, to take off the mask that you've put on to people please or satisfy a role you thought society expected of you. And you're cutting out anything and anyone who is not aligned with your soul and your energy, who is taking from you rather than working with you and empowering you. Okay, so pile number 3, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information is in the description box. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Save this video if you want to watch it again later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.